there, and welcome to Lake. I'm Robin Hasseth. Here at Bellevue Television, we're excited about 2016, and we're already working on some great stories that highlight what's new in our beautiful city of Bellevue. First, though, we wanted to shine a spotlight on some of the unique places and fun services the city of Bellevue has helped to provide over the past year, including a wonderful new home for the Bellevue Youth Theater, a project that brought superheroes and energy savings to the community, Bellevue's new golf course driving range, a reading program that has gone to the dogs, electric vehicles at City Hall, and some highlights that showcase our city from dawn to dusk. Back in March, the city opened a spectacular new Bellevue Youth Theater. Director James McLean took us on a backstage tour to show us where all the magic begins. Hi, I'm Robin Hasseth at Crossroads Park, and I'm with Director James McLean. He's the director of the new Bellevue Youth Theater, and today James is going to take us on a tour of the facility. But first, James, tell us about the building. What's unique about it?
It is not only a theater, but it is a green gold leads building. It's very environmentally sound. From the fact that it's built into a hillside with a green roof and light trumpets and all sorts of fun stuff. So this is the lobby. It is 4 times bigger than our current facility and has a lot of things that our other facility didn't have. Most notably, you'll see a concessions booth. This is for our foundation, who raised over $1 million for this project. And we also have a unique box office that has both the ticket window inside and outside that allows us to still keep the building locked, but still sell tickets. So a lot of good features that makes the program run more efficiently. So this is the Arena Studio Theater space. It is one of the first circular round studios built. We think it may be the first. It is designed to be very intimate for our actors. Our young people come in and they're able to get as close to the audience as you could possibly want. It can be an arena, it can be 3/4 thrust for adaptability and making sure that the space always stays fresh for our audiences. It's a really great space.
It's very nice. Can you tell me about how it opens up to the outside?
So there are actually 3 rooms in succession. You have this main studio space which opens into a green room / stage, which has a grid and lighting above it. And that can be used as another stage for this space, actually, or it can act as a green room for the amphitheater, which is the 3rd piece that's in place of this line. So you're able to literally use that middle space for both spaces, or if it starts raining outside, you want to move your amphitheater production in, you can, so we never have to cancel a production. So this is the door to the backstage. This is where we have all our support functions for production. This is the costume storage. This is where all our costumers do some really fabulous work. So in this room, we will costume over 1,000 kids over 10 weeks of productions and 8 weeks of day camps. This is where we can store all of our inventory of over 10,000 items from suits to shoes. They're all in an inventory system which allows us to track and, most importantly, know exactly what we have here. So this is our dressing room. There are 16 of these individual stalls which will accommodate up to 3 kids. So there's enough of these with the 2 private dressing rooms to give us room for about 55 actors. And there are 12 of the makeup mirrors which allow us to bring them in shifts and get our kids all ready for hair and makeup. This is a classroom. It is a multi-purpose space. We do everything from keeping kids backstage into here to doing small rehearsals. These tables collapse and move away. It's also a place for our staff meetings. Teen Advisory Board meets here. It can also be a break room. Everything that happens that no other room supports, this one takes care of it.
It's great to have that flexibility.
It is.
And tell me about the TVs in every room. What are those used for?
The TVs are part of a monitoring system. There are 12 cameras in the building which allows us to see all of what's going on. In addition to every one of these rooms, they have a clear comm, so communication with the booth and the office is always there, so we never are in the dark about what's going on in the building. Upstairs here is our first lighting booth. We're running a state-of-the-art ETC element board, which controls over 120 instruments, everything from color scrollers to Fresnels to Source 4s. We're able to run our projector and our screens, and we're able to control all the lighting into the theater space, from house lighting to the green room. It is really a remarkable space. So completely surrounding the upper level here is a catwalk. This catwalk is more than just a place to access lights and do technical things. It is also an acting space, a very, very powerful acting space, because you're directly over the audience. It is one of the great features of this building.
Well, that's the end of our tour here at the beautiful new Bellevue Youth Theater. The grand opening celebration is on Saturday, March 14th, and we hope you can come out here and join us and see this beautiful space for yourself. And James, if people want tickets to future shows or more information, who should they call?
They can give us a call at 425-452-7155, or they can email us at byt@bellevuewa.gov.
Great. Thanks so much for the tour today.
Thank you, Robin. Appreciate it.
The theater has performed several shows this past year, and perhaps the most exciting was the very first show in the new outdoor amphitheater. Here's a look at this incredible space in action.
We have the privilege of putting on the very first amphitheater show in the city of Bellevue because we have a brand new amphitheater. Our first play in the new outdoor amphitheater is going to be 10 Ways to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse. We wanted to attract our older kids to be in the production, but also it just had a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor. It was off the wall. We figured anyone walking by could get involved. We took out all the blood and gore so it'd be good for everybody. Our new choreographer, Stanko Milov, has really done a great job of coming in and working with the kids. Stanko has performed all over the world, but more importantly, he was with the Pacific Northwest Ballet for 12 years.
The zombie apocalypse is a different type of a show because it has a quirky humor to it. The challenge was that those kids didn't have a prior experience in dance whatsoever. And before you even can teach anybody to move, you need to bring awareness to themselves first off. And we had to tell the story also because the dance should tell the story. And it's funny because we teach the emotions first before the motions. It's just a phenomenal to work with kids that most of them don't have a previous theatrical background, and to be able to share with them the experiences that I have as a professional artist to bring into their life, because I was very fortunate as a child to have those mentors and those people that inspired me who I am today.
I also think that there's something about going to an outdoor production which can't be duplicated. People start identifying the space as a place where they can go and watch theater, whether it's indoors or outdoors. Hopefully other community groups will view it that way and they'll want to come perform here.
That's it.
In 2015, a program called Solarized Bellevue began offering homeowners and businesses reduced-cost solar installations. To highlight the program, A&R Solar and some energy superheroes teamed up to provide a special gift to Kids Quest. Here's a look.
Installers have dressed up like superheroes in order to climb up onto the roof and install some solar panels. I'm here with A&R Solar today. We've donated a system to the Kids Quest Museum as part of our Solarized Bellevue outreach program. We did the superheroes just because it's fun. We like to have fun with what we do. Green energy is something that everyone should enjoy. So we have a really big community support kind of ethic here at A&R Solar. And so since the community of Bellevue selected us to be the contractor for Solarized Bellevue, this is a way for us to give back to the community for that support.
We're really thankful for that donation from A&R Solar. Just that the solar panels being installed is really the beginning of the construction process for the future home of Kids Quest Children's Museum, which has been celebrating our 10th year in business serving East Side communities, and we're really excited to move into downtown Bellevue here in the next year and get started. And this is a terrific first step.
I have a system on my house about the same size, and this will offset about 70% of our annual energy usage. And so the systems pay for themselves. So people can find out more about the program. You can go to greenwa.org. There are several more community workshops available during the week and on a weekend.
A new driving range opened in April 2015. Next, see how the range is providing year-round fun. Are you looking for a fun year-round activity? The Bellevue Golf Course has a great new driving range that has you covered for adventure. The new driving range has a unique upper and lower level that blends into the natural landscape. There are 46 stalls. Some are open to allow for fun on clear days, and many are covered or even heated for your comfort and convenience. The range even provides brand new range balls and mats to give you the best experience possible. Hours vary by season, but are open most evenings of the week and until 10 p.m. from June through August. Beginners are welcome. For more information, visit BellevuePGC.com. In addition to providing some great new places for Bellevue residents, the city, of course, provides an array of services intended to enrich the lives of people in our community. Next, we showcase a unique program that goes to the dogs to help children gain confidence with reading.
Reading with Rover started as a literacy program for children, where children read to dogs. And it has blossomed from just doing that, where kids read to dogs. We also participate and go to hospitals, nursing homes. But the big focus is the literacy for children, where kids read to dogs, whether it's out of need based on autism or just to build their confidence. Whatever the need is, the focus is the child reading to the dog. Well, Charlie and I are a team, and tonight kids will come in for an hour, and Charlie and I and the other teams will sit down on the ground, and the kids will come around. They'll bring a book, and we provide the books if they don't bring their own. And they sit down and we say, "This is Charlie, what's your name?" And then we say, "What are you going to read to Charlie tonight?" And then they just start reading. And the whole point is that we don't interrupt them, we don't correct them, and that's the role of the dog. They are a willing listener, they don't judge the children. So when the parents bring their children to Reading with Rover, they check them in. We're required, a parent has to come and bring their child. The child can't show up by themselves. They check them in, they sign them in, leave their cell phone, then they're technically not supposed to leave. They need to be in the building, or we have an area over here where the parents sit along the wall. And that is a really important part of our program, that the parent is present, but they're not with their child or reading to their child or helping their child read.
Her team is so...
When we came here first time, my daughter was kind of barely reading. She was very basic reading at that time, and the preschool teacher was saying that she's very shy to read loud. But my daughter loved dogs, so we found out here online, and then I brought her, and then slowly she started to reading a little bit louder, and then just 2 weeks she just took off. Like she can read pretty much everything. I can see the confidence.
The most rewarding is seeing the change in children, whether it's in one night when they're reading or over the length of a school year, to see progression in a child reading. The parent came up in my case here, and she had a big smile on her face at the end of the evening, and she said, "Thank you so much." I said, "Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it." And her son had a huge smile on his face, and she said, "I've never heard my son read out loud ever until tonight." And I said, "That's why we do what we do." The program is offered in Bellevue at Crossroads Community Center every second and fourth Tuesday from 6:30 to 7:30, and we are planning to continue this through the summer months as well. So in addition to the Crossroads location, our website is readingwithrover.org, and there's a tab that says Sniff Out Our Events, and it lists all the places where our teams are, where children can go and read to dogs.
The scarf, the smell, the stick, the hat, the pipe.
As part of the city's ongoing environmental stewardship initiative, the city has taken many steps in recent years to reduce greenhouse emissions, including installing electric vehicle charging stations throughout the city and replacing over 90 city gas vehicles with hybrid or electric cars. In an effort to promote these energy-efficient vehicles, the city invited residents and downtown workers to get behind the wheel of some of the latest electric cars and bikes from a variety of automakers. The event promoted the benefits of electric vehicles, including lower fuel and maintenance costs and federal tax credits.
Today we're hosting an electric vehicle and e-bike ride and drive event. People get the experience of driving an electric car or an e-bike and get all their questions answered about charging, about the vehicles. Today we've got BMWs, Teslas, Fords, Nissans, and Mitsubishis available for test drive. These vehicles are typically zero-emission vehicles. They have no tailpipe, they use no fluids other than washer fluid, and they emit zero emissions. Drivers really love these cars. They're fun to drive, they've got great acceleration and handling, and they cost very little to operate. They're very affordable to charge up. The city stations cost 50 cents per hour, and a lot of people can cover the cost of an electric vehicle through gasoline savings alone. The city owns and operates 22 electric vehicle charging stations throughout town. 16 of those are available for public use, and we have those at Downtown Park, on-street parking in downtown, and other park and community center locations around the city. Overall, there are over 75 public use charging stations available for electric vehicle drivers. The bicycles are really fun to have here, and those were provided by Greg's Cycle. They're fun to ride, it's great for people to experience them. They just have a great kick right when you start pedaling. You can feel that electric assist motor come in and give you some push. This is shaping up to be a really great event. We've gotten a lot of public interest, and a lot of people are really looking to make their next car an electric car, so this could become an annual event. There's more information about electric vehicles on the city's website, bellevuewa.gov, under the Environmental Stewardship tab. There's also information about a whole realm of community sustainability initiatives at greenwa.org.
As we hope you can see from the stories we've shared with you over this past year, Bellevue is a wonderful place to be. Next, we share some special highlights of our city from dawn to dusk. Bellevue means beautiful view, and each new day delivers on this promise. From dawn to dusk and into the night, Bellevue, Washington is a place with much to see and experience.
Bellevue is, I think, is the park, the lake, yeah, mountain, the people, yeah.
Bellevue, Washington, where the world is welcome. We are fortunate to live and work in a city that is so amazing, and we hope you enjoyed our look back at some of the stories showcasing the many reasons Bellevue is a wonderful place to live, work, and play. I'm Robin Hasseth. Thank you very much for tuning in to Lake, and from all of us at the City of Bellevue, we wish you a very happy 2016. happy